The day begins in Namche Bazaar under bright morning sunshine. The sky is perfectly clear, and the mountains surrounding the valley are already glowing in the early light. From the northwest corner of town, we begin our trek toward Thame. As we leave Namche behind, we pass the last monastery on this side of the village, a quiet reminder of the deep spiritual life that runs through the Khumbu region.
नित्यं ध्यायन्ति योगिनः कामदं मोक्षदं चैव ओंकाराय नमो नमः.
The trail follows the river, winding gently through the valley. Along the way we pass many chortens and mani stones, each one carved with prayers that have been placed here over generations. The sound of the river stays with us as we walk, steady and constant. The weather is absolutely stunning. Even though the temperature is around -15 degrees Celsius, the midday sun is so strong that I begin to overheat. At one point, I even take off my coat and thermals to dry out the sweat in the warmth of the sun. It is one of those unique Himalayan experiences where the air is freezing but the sun feels powerful and warm. As we continue, the valley opens wider and the sense of isolation increases. Fewer trekkers, fewer lodges, and more silence. By late afternoon, we arrive in Thame. Thame sits at around 3,800 meters and feels very different from Namche. This is one of the oldest Sherpa villages in the region, with a history that stretches back centuries. It was once an important stop along the ancient trade routes between Tibet and Nepal, long before trekking became common. The village is also known for producing many strong climbers and mountaineers. Several Everest summiteers have come from Thame, and the culture here is deeply connected to life in the high mountains. We spend the night here surrounded by silence, cold air, and the vast mountain landscape. The next morning brings another clear and beautiful day. The sky is once again deep blue, and the peaks are sharp against the horizon. We begin our trek toward Khumjung. As we walk, the trail climbs gradually, and the views begin to expand. Snow-covered peaks rise above the valley, and the landscape feels more open and elevated. Eventually, we arrive in Khumjung, a village set high in a broad valley beneath the sacred mountain Khumbu. Khumjung sits at around 3,790 meters and is one of the largest Sherpa settlements in the region. Stone houses with green roofs are scattered across the valley floor, surrounded by fields and walls built from rock. Khumjung is also closely connected to the legacy of Sir Edmund Hillary. After his ascent of Everest, he returned to this region to support local communities. He helped build a school here, which became one of the first in the Khumbu, opening new opportunities for education in this remote area. The village monastery is another important cultural landmark. Inside, it is said to house what is claimed to be a Yeti scalp, a story that has intrigued visitors for decades. Whether legend or reality, it adds to the mystique of the place. As the day comes to an end, the light softens over the valley. The air grows colder once again. We settle in for the night in Khumjung, surrounded by mountains, history, and the quiet life of the high Himalayas.